I hit it.
Everyone shut up.
I've got the screen record on.
Oh,
Hell yeah, brother!
that was so appropriate.
That's funny.
That was worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fire department shows up.
Your intro.
Was that nice?
I'm gonna
That
make,
was good.
I'm gonna make
That was
the
good.
intro
We
longer
got a
for
new
you,
intro now.
Sterling.
Yeah, that intro's way too short.
Yeah.
Especially when it's a burnout. I mean, who doesn't want to see that?
Everybody always used to break Sterling's balls.
All I see is 50s flying out your rear window or your rear wheel.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Sure, it was a couple hundred miles at least. But it was
At
fun.
least I waited till mine was cooked to burn out.
Yeah, I was just poked a little bit. I didn't need much poking.
Well, honey, it was either this or water. You know I'm not going to drink water. Why do I crack open an energy drink at 7:30? Because I'm a man, goddammit.
Does he have? That's good. You have internet or
Nice.
I don't understand. Did you get the satellite? That's what she said. Thanks, Brown Chicken. Oh yeah, we have a special guest, by the way.
Bill Eaton. Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed somebody in the background here.
Special guest.
You can never tell. No internet for me. Church of Wheel canceled forever. Oh, no.
That's the spirit.
No. You have 5G. If you have 5G with unlimited fast data, you can possibly get a good enough signal that you could do a stream over your laptop. Maybe.
Yep.
You haven't tried it yet. You don't know if you're laggy or not.
But look, all good things get canceled at least once. Look at Futurama. It got canceled twice.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Ray just needs to put a plaque on that side, that part of the couch there. Every time he's sat there.
Another stoner. Yes, I found another stoner, Mr. Gregory.
Is he upwind or downwind?
He's gonna be upwind.
He's almost a reverse stoner. Look, his whole face is red, but his eyes are white.
And I'm telling you right now, I'm about to rap one. 4G and half a bar. That's not bad.
Half a bar signal for sick. That's what you're There is no service in Buck's neighborhood.
Yeah, the issue we're fighting is Verizon don't work well out there in my Empire of Dirt.
Oh.
But
you need more towel.
I did happen to get some photos from a drone that somebody was flying earlier, and
you had drones over your house.
My place doesn't look the same from an aerial view as it does on ground level.
Ground. It's a different perspective, totally.
Yeah, and it really hit a little bit harder today.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Buck.
I got a distraction for you, though. I want to set the record straight with everyone here, okay? Between me and you, Buck. right?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, ruh-roh.
Did I steal your key fob to your
Oh,
motorcycle, or was it handed to me?
Oh no, I handed it to you, but you didn't hand it back to me.
Well, see, you can't help that I forgot. Not the name for a reason, brother.
see, I know. That's what I kept stressing. Key fob living up to his name.
Hey, Lolly.
But hey, I did leave you a Harley, so you got to ride a good bike. And
So I got to kill an armadillo. I got to kill an armadillo with your bike, is what I did. See, if I'd have been on my bike, if I'd have been on my bike, the armadillo would have heard it coming.
oh, you're right. You're right. There's no chance of hearing my bike coming. It's almost as bad as one of those electric bikes.
And poor old Yammers, that's just a sewing machine on wheels.
Dude, I like his bike, man.
Oh,
I think
it's nice. I'm not knocking it. I just the way it sounds when it's idling, it sounds like a sewing machine. A well-oiled sewing machine.
I'll be very honest with you. If I were to get a non-American motorcycle, I would get an FJR, without a doubt. Because A, it has all the bags, and it's comfortable, and it has an adjustable windshield, and the pegs are in the right place, and it's fast.
Sterling called me Swiper.
Swiper?
You know, when my Mexican puts on a backpack, she looks like Dora.
Oh no! What the fuck, key fob? What is that? That's there's something wrong with you, man.
She's my Mexican. It's not my fault. She looks like Dora the Explorer when she puts on a backpack.
Oh, that's funny. You guys are.
I'll take a picture next time.
I had pigtails in my defense until you said that.
Dora doesn't have pigtails. She's got that.
Oh, yeah. The bob cut.
Yeah.
Backpack.
And I'm sure
They
your
sing
mom
that
gave
too
you-
on that part of the show. They'd say back.
Yeah, but if
I watched a lot of that.
Yeah.
if anybody can share my short out that I just put up, the promo short.
Panties only, no
about
shorts.
Yeah. The deal Saturday. And if anybody's in the area of Lake City, Florida, at North Florida Speedway this weekend, Saturday afternoon,
Doing
come by and
frog.
hang out with us, and that way y'all can help spread the word about Forgotten Angels with me.
Armadillo Slayer.
3 o'clock.
Yeah. What time is it, Buck?
Brainy the Explorer.
What time is it now?
No, I'm.
Did you see that?
Oh,
Rainy
Oh,
the
the gate-
Explorer. That's great.
gates. The gates open at 3,
Sterling called you Brainy
At
the
3.
Explorer.
Okay.
and racing start at 7.
I love it.
So there'll be
I'm
plenty
not
of time
seeing
to.
it, but
It'd be a good deal too because it's autograph night, so there'll be a lot of people there to get autographs of their favorite drivers, and there'll be plenty of stickers to hand out. I'll have on hand.
I'm so not different.
Not my stickers, Forgotten Angel stickers in the series.
Who that?
Are the comments caught up, Moto, or are we? Good?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Moto's on the comments, man. Just because it happens to be slow in here right now, I can brag
forgot.
like a champion.
I was like, I know. I came on. I was like, oh, there's 4 people. I'm like, awesome.
There's no way.
I did make contact with Mr. David and Miss Cindy earlier today, and they're stoked about it too. But they're not going to be able to be in attendance because they're in Ohio for that.
Yeah,
Boca
for the
Run.
Boca Run, yes.
Yeah, but they did send their well wishes, and their sincere appreciation for everything we're doing.
That's pretty awesome, man. It's awesome that you do that, Buck.
What
Hey,
else am I
Buck,
going to
send
do?
that short to me. I'm not seeing it on the.
Yeah, cool. I gotta look that up. I'm in the middle of constructing something right now.
Yeah.
Nah, I
Oh,
can't.
I got it.
Get
Just
a little
came through.
rector
You found
set.
Yeah.
Trying to keep up.
Little tiny pieces.
It just came
You're
through.
gonna be
Almost
busy a
Say,
minute.
I'm on my phone with the StreamYard, and if I try to go out of this screen, I don't know what'll happen.
I sent
Nothing.
it to you, Sick.
You sending it to me? Okay.
Yeah, I found it.
All right.
Ding! There it is.
Do y'all hear the
Buns are
oinking?
done. Buns are done.
I heard some kind of winking.
Yeah. Buck brought the pig again. It's been doing that oinky thing that you do sometimes, you know. I just wondering if anybody was hearing it. Nobody said a thing.
Yeah,
So I
a little
thought
bit.
maybe is it just me over here?
No, I hear it a little bit occasionally.
I tend to ignore things I hear because
That's a good idea.
hearing
Huh?
sounds.
I'm going to steal Buck's Ramalac and find internet. What is a Ramalac? Is that like a Cadillac? or something?
My Ram
Yeah.
pickup.
Your Ramalac, it's a fancy.
He's gonna steal
Ram
my pickup truck.
It's a Cadillac
Yeah.
Ram.
Yeah, Ramalac. I get it now.
Well, my late wife, she aptly calls it the cowboy Cadillac.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that. If you put a welder on the back of it.
Would look cool. Totally change your image.
Yeah, you don't have to know how to use it.
Oh,
or
I
anything.
changed my image anyhow. Y'all
Yeah.
should notice. I got my flat top back.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to share the screen,
Uh-oh.
I think.
Careful. Push some buttons. Button pushing coming up.
Well, here we go.
Journey of Jerry. How are
There's
you?
no
man?
there's no music in it or nothing copyrighted.
All right. I don't know how to turn the volume up, but we're going to wait till it repeats.
Just at the top. I press to the top of the short. It should pop up. If you
I hate
point.
that.
But you got to do it on the real
Stream
picture,
does
not
that.
on your StreamYard picture.
Yeah, it's my first
Put on.
day.
That's
Come out
all
and
right.
see some
It's
of the
been a
legends
while.
yesteryear compete
There
to honor
we
living
go.
legend Sputter Reagans. They're going to be at it tooth and nail, wheel to wheel, right at the track. Be sure to visit our tents too.
Hold on.
Living Legends, along with Aikens Petroleum, proud to present the Sputter Reagan. Saturday, June 21st. The Living Legends series returns to North Florida Speedway. You don't want to miss the action-packed wheel-to-wheel racing these guys put on. Come out and see some of the legends of yesteryear compete to honor living legend Sputter Reagans. They're going to be at it tooth and nail, wheel to wheel, right at the track. Be sure to visit our tents too. Living Legends, along with Aikens Petroleum, proud to present the Sputter Reagans Living Legend race hosted by North Florida Speedway. Aikens Petroleum is a family-owned and operated business that operates and services North Florida and South Georgia with all your petroleum needs. Put it on your calendars for August 23rd, honoring the legendary J.E. Sapp. Saturday, June 21st. The Living Legends series returns to North Florida Speedway. You don't want to miss the action-packed wheel-to-wheel.
I was wondering how many times you're gonna play it, Sick.
Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows.
That's it.
That's awesome, Buck. Appreciate that.
Great job, man.
It's
You
a
sound
wannabe
legit.
what Chevy truck impersonator.
Yeah. Can you do that for us?
What?
Well, we had the
Trust me, Jerry.
Ramalac. Now he
Trust-
wants to hear a Chevy.
Trust me, Jerry. I don't even want none of my truck.
What's up, Jerry? What's up, Frog? How are you, man?
Is
How
that
you-
Ray? Is that Ray on the couch?
Yeah.
Rob's neighbor wants to know. Is that Ray?
Yeah.
On the
Yeah,
couch?
on the green screen.
Guess what, Rob's neighbor? That's Ray on the couch. He kind of like laying down with his arm back behind his hair, flinging the hair a little bit, and then got his hand, posing.
I mean,
We have some
Mr. Ray,
posing.
Mr. Ray, are the front windows open?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. You're almost there. By the time Sick gets done with you, you'll be horizontal.
Whoa.
I just remember the first time we went down there, we had to open the front windows.
Well, it gets drafty in Sick house. It has herbal scent. It's herbal scented living room.
I said
daily.
It's
I
really
said-
natural. It's all natural. It's okay.
I said to Jen, I'm like, come out here and smoke the joint with me on the other side of Mr. Gregory, and we'll get Mr. Gregory really stoned with the contact high.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
you'll never get rid of
I
them.
ain't went nowhere.
Be responsible. You can't be responsible.
Okay, I'm moving in. Yeah, it won't feel like you did that to yourself. You feel, well, you know.
And then Jen's like, I don't want to smoke on the live.
I'm leaving in the morning. Where are you leaving to? The East Coast Jeep Scrambler Rally in Everett, Kentucky. That's close to the coast.
Mr. Gregory, you need another water.
Just another state or so away, hey? For the East Coast Scrambler Rally in Everett, Kentucky. Nice. How you doing, Gloria? Rob's neighbor was here. Quick Shoes here. Yeah, everyone's. Now that you're here. Now that you're here. Quick Shoe.
Jerry must
Hey,
be a
Mythical.
Junebug.
8 days of jeeping and ducking. How many ducks you got? You got ducks on your windshield? In your dash?
He's at the annual Jeep Jamboree.
I bet you've been ducked before.
8 days of jeeping.
And I got child support to prove it.
Hey, Ray. Hi. Hey, Ray. Rob Neighbor says, hey, Ray. Hey, say. And good evening to everybody.
How you doing, Rob's neighbor? Hi, Carrie.
Yeah.
I keep on starting to call him Rob, and then you started calling him Rob. I'm like, maybe I should just call him Rob.
Rob said he's going to be on the coffee show every Thursday, rain or shine.
Good time.
Never to miss another coffee show on a Thursday.
Good times.
He's going to be like, did you really just say that stuff after what we talked about? Of course I did.
Of course I did.
Of course. That's the company you keep.
Hysterical.
No, but it was great when we get visitors come in and hang out on the show.
So, Buck, what company works up by you well? T-Mobile?
As far as service?
Yeah,
T-Mobile. I don't know. All I got is Verizon.
Steril.
Oh.
Yeah, I got Verizon too. I don't ever have an issue with it.
Nobody has ducked you?
Hmm.
You need a good ducking journey of Jerry.
Zero
if you have a Jeep, you're supposed to have ducks.
But Sterling is researching alternatives.
You might have to do some decoying out there. Put a little flock up there.
No, not yet.
I don't think they put ducks in Jeep Cherokees.
Oh, you got to have a legit looking like whatever sport Jeep or something. Yeah,
Wrangler.
I see.
The CJs or the JKs or the.
No ducks allowed. What do you get? I don't get nothing either, Jerry. I just get foul. I get foul looks. Foul. Isn't that brilliant? No. Ray got a bit of sun. Probably that or windburn. He rides all the time. You got your open face too. You went back to that and he probably didn't even do a video on the whole way, did you?
Nope.
Good for you. Good
well,
for you.
I did. Every time I stopped, I took the phone and made it a little bit.
Well, yeah.
Out of the ride, but isn't it too friggin' hot to ride all this far?
Yeah.
Helmet on.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Want to hear an angry, hot vlog? You've been baking in the heat.
Right.
You got nothing good to say by that time.
Yeah, it was humid today. It was hot today.
Yeah, Frogzilla. He looks like a reverse stoner. I said it earlier. His face is all red.
Yeah.
His eyes are white.
It's opposite day. It's opposite day. That's all.
Day.
All right. I'm going to get distracted for the comments or I'll cut up, but I got to do something here. So.
All right, no problem. I got him.
Just keep an eye on it for a second.
Hey, Robert.
I'm going to
link.
Format. I'm formatting.
Yeah, Mr. Gregory's gonna be freaking.
I'm practicing.
Staying tonight.
He's definitely staying the night. Yeah, not going anywhere. He will not.
No, them roads all this far and tired.
Yeah.
Ain't no way in hell I ride back home.
No
I have
way.
to stop by Bucks and sleep out on the ground. But I don't know where he lives, so I just start riding around. Hey, you know where Buck Brown lives?
Yeah.
Don't know, but well, if you go back to my place, you mean to be back there.
Right down there past the guy standing at the end of his driveway dressed in panties.
Oh.
Hey, well, I think we need to call a timeout.
What's
Okay.
that?
Look, in the direction the comments are currently going in, okay, we don't need to be saying someone outside of Buck's house is standing out there in panties, okay? It's going to sound like a whole circle thing going on. That's not going on.
Yeah.
I mean, look what Robert said.
Sterling always talks about his panties, so you know you got it. It's there. I'm brainwashed.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. Not my responsibility. It's a community disease.
That's it. That's
So
it.
Sterling
That's
is out
it.
there in his panties.
Well,
like Buck's
in
dead.
our,
Nailed it.
in my defense, we live so far back in the woods, people still use washboards
Thank
and
you.
clotheslines.
Thank you, Keyfob. Thank you. You're good. Can you hear that under my breath? How sensitive is this mic? Does it catch my inner monologue?
That's the comment I was talking
It
about.
reads lips. You guys can check each other. Oh, that's too funny, Rob.
Jesus.
Literal. Oh, that sounds too fancy. I'm a little disappointed about not bringing my bike and attending Forgotten Angels. Oh,
Yeah, they're in
camp
Ohio
out.
right now.
What's camp out? What does OH mean?
Ohio.
Ohio, okay. The Ohio camp out. Oh, there is a Forgotten Angels in Ohio now?
And they're doing a poker run.
Okay.
That's why I like living where I'm living. I can run around naked and sell before
Naked.
my wife does.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Thanks, Robert. Yeah, that was
Yes, you
great,
can.
man.
No,
You might get arrested.
I'll get arrested. Yes.
Walk around your house naked and not get arrested.
If Buck wants to wear panties on his porch, he should be allowed to. Sorry,
Yeah.
Buck.
First
Yeah.
of all, Jerry, it's his deck. He wants
It's
to wear
on the
panties
deck.
on his deck.
We're talking about decks again.
And panties.
Goddamn
And you
deck.
two
Terrible.
checking each other's sugar.
The whole play. Yeah.
Oh,
Could you
Go ahead and give each other a little
reiterate
push.
that again? What did you say?
Well,
Check.
Keefob had come to the house
Yeah.
and hung out a couple days, and he got to see my deck in person.
Yeah. It's a pretty good deck. It's strong.
He got to see my deck before I got there, so
Yeah,
he's
it's
awesome. I don't
Pretty flashy.
know how you pull that off. He saw my deck
No.
before I got there, but I don't know how you pull that off. But he did it.
I run around naked with my monkey mask on. They won't know who I am.
oh my God.
I know.
Shit
I
up.
got like 1,000 things in my head to say, and I'm not even going to bring one out. I just can't do it.
That's hysterical.
I'll be
You don't want to
like,
drive the truck too far in the ditch. You want to be able to get back out eventually.
No.
Anybody got bail money?
I know.
Yeah. I'm saving it for myself.
Ay vey.
Learn that lesson. Make sure you got your
just
own
a
bail
baby
money.
sock.
Oh man.
Just a baby sock.
The secondhand smoke, and I'd probably get a pizza by myself here.
Cover up
Oh, and
the
before-
little bricks.
before
Hey,
anyone-
We'll take each other's
Oh,
shirt.
you did a short today with Primus on it, didn't you?
Who?
Dirt, mud. Keyfob,
Key fob?
On Primus?
didn't you? Yeah, it had that
Oh, hell
music
no.
on it.
Mm. No Primus on my channel,
Oh,
buddy.
it was Rob. Rob did it. Rob.
Yeah, the joint went out.
There, yes. Rob did. Yep. Because we were talking about it. I said, that must have been in the air. That must have. And I think it was the Mud song.
My name is Mud.
Mud, damn mud.
It's just disturbing, man.
We're playing it.
Booze is flowing like mud around here.
And there's of course Rob riding and shit-eating grin, and it was a good time.
He also did
Little
one
short.
with the that British rap
Skipped
group.
it. Did we skip where? Because I left. Oh, the outside
No.
speakers on Buck's neighbors accidentally found out my habits. Buck's neighbors accidentally found it. Oh man, you got to hit airplane mode immediately.
No, there's zone 1 and zone 2. Zone 1's inside the camper. Zone 2's
Yeah.
outside the camper. And someone who's better at technology than me.
Winona's. Not just any big brown beaver. Winona's.
What was your short up to, Moto?
I don't know. It was like 204,000 last I looked. It really ain't. Like once it was done, it tapped out, and that's about it.
Wow, dude, that's awesome. Nice.
Yeah.
My last short got like 1,000 hits or so, 1,000 views or something.
And
I thought
the
that
other
was,
one got like 50,000.
wow.
54, the video, which I thought would be the one that would get looked at a lot more.
Yeah,
Or appreciated because you get to hear it run,
yeah.
Everybody talks about how wonderful they sound and brings back their memories and all that. And I should have tagged a short link short to it.
Okay, you can't go in there and edit it.
Probably.
Oh, okay.
I probably shouldn't mess up what what was
Well,
working.
I mean,
But yeah, I don't think it'll hurt nothing.
why not go in there and link them, or link short to, or no, yeah, link the video to
I
the
told a few people who were really like impressed with their loved or brought back a great memory for them. I said, well, here's, if you wanted to hear it, I got, I just post the link there for them and in the comment.
So quick.
But a lot of people were just, I'd never got one bad negative comment out of anything. Can you believe that?
Not out of those 200
Not
views.
one, no. And I
That's
answered everyone.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Did you answer them as they came in?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. Every day.
Overwhelming. If there's like 200,000.
Yeah, it wasn't that many comments. I mean, a few hundred. It wasn't like I had thousands of comments.
Okay. But still, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Even 200 is a lot, bro.
That's a little bit. Short bomb card, yeah.
A short
Trying
that
to remember.
somebody put up about a Harley guy on an Indian in like 24 hours
Is
got
it
like
the title?
2,400 views. You can't play it. It's got music on it.
Gotta have a catchy title, I think.
Did
Brought him.
It did. Harley guy rides an Indian.
Yeah.
I got music playing in the background. You can play whatever. Because I'm going to have to delete all the audio, not the audio, but the sound, the music, at least. But I don't really care. We can enjoy it while it's live.
He says play
It's
it.
nothing you have to worry about anyway until anything ever really goes on with your 500 or whatever, 1,000.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, monetize, you mean?
Yeah, I didn't want to bring
It
that up.
does say it's not, it doesn't, it's only limited in some states.
I just told him to do everything. I didn't really have that much that I had to go back and mess with because it'll tell you. But they go through and analyze your library. What you got there? Is that the one?
Yeah, this is the one.
I gotta go.
How's he or he? Is it he, she, what?
Gotta go, Buck?
What?
Yeah, I got a phone call.
All right,
He?
Buck.
We'll get you in a minute.
I never can hear you. It's a he or a she?
Key
You
fob
ain't
is a
talking to me either.
girl.
Okay.
It's a he.
He.
Okay. You can see the poor
Yeah.
little nose. Which eye was it there? That one there? You don't know?
Both of them.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
right up.
Just the right eye.
Oh,
Can you hear
was
me?
it one eye? Yeah, I can hear you.
That's great. Yeah, I could hear you too. Yeah. I was just saying I couldn't hear because every time I'd ask you, you'd go to say it and somebody else would say something too. And I got bad hearing.
Oh.
I can only hear one voice at a time.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
got that problem. Yeah, it's a he. He's the he was the youngest one that we brought back from China.
And how old?
About 8 years, 7, 8 years.
8 years? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Looks at peace with you right now. Is he on any drugs or just pooped out from being worked over and worked on and gone from the house? And
They heal when they sleep. Everybody heals when they sleep.
yeah, that's a great sign.
Yeah.
Keep them rested and relaxed. Well, had that flu thing going on. It wasn't a flu, but you know it is. What we were talking about a week or two ago, and dogs had some problems at the house, and that was the one that got hit the hardest. Most every other one is doing well, I guess, and
yeah,
that one just immune was down and weak somewhere and got attacked the hardest. So
yeah,
he actually recovered and was going up before we left, but the vet said something looked like a bacterial thing got into his eyes because of all the drainage.
Yeah.
And he wasn't able to clean his eyes properly.
Wow. Yeah.
Bacteria built up. And
is that something you need to worry about now in the future? Like keep his face, you have to manually help him out? We got a cat that does that, gets watery. I imagine we should take that and do the same thing, huh? Not let it get, every once in a while look like one eye cries in cats. It's something common, I heard, in cats.
I'm sure it is, because I gotta clean all 3 of my dogs' eyes all the time. I use a baby wipe on pretty much all the dogs every day.
Should be okay, right?
Clean their face.
To answer your question completely, Brown Chicken, everything's looking like he's going to survive. Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to take 2 weeks for us to know how much of his eye use he has left.
See you quick. Oh.
Hello.
Yeah.
I had a small hope shot today.
Gainesville, Florida, hanging up with Sick on Alive.
That's crazy. I'm glad she's good. I'm not good, but I'm glad she's better, at least. I'm sorry. I have girls, so I'm going to call he a she anyway. So,
I can't get back in.
because I'm used to calling them girls. Sorry.
Shh. Quiet. He's on a business call.
I'll just bring you the money up there. Just a 2X and a 3X. Yeah.
He's going to be getting gifted.
I ain't got no darn check.
No meds though? That's good.
No meds? Yeah, I'm surprised. No gabapentin, nothing?
He tells him to like and subscribe. Yeah. I thought of that earlier too, Rob. I left it alone. But yeah, that's good.
I don't understand why they didn't give you anything for like pain. They give you gabapentin? They had to have given you something. That's like an anti-inflammatory.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can do the next one now.
Yeah, I'd like to too.
I mean, 300 mil. They gave Leia a 300 milligram capsule, so it's slow release.
Possibly son denied.
I don't know. You'd have to give him. That's a small dog, dude. That dog probably weighs 20 pounds at the most, not even.
Okay.
15, 10, 5. 5? Oh my God. Yeah, you would have to get something special or something. Because you couldn't just give that dog anything. It's too small. Too tiny. So everything's by weight with dogs.
That's why the medication that I was giving them, which was working, I stopped it too early was the problem. But it was based on, roundabout his size and the dosage strength.
Yeah.
But he just couldn't keep the gunk out of his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what a
Young lady, come here.
Okay.
Yeah, after I'm done.
Yes, she can ride.
Tell you that much right now.
On my body.
After I'm finished with dogs.
Yeah, I'll take it to you.
I can't let him go, man.
I mean, I love dogs, don't get me wrong. It's just that I've had them all my life. And I've had them since a very young age, all my life. Like 50-something years.
You see how you do after the first couple months, right?
Well, of course. But, I got, Jade right now, too, and Bella.
Well, yeah.
But, if that changes, then...
That was Mr. G.
Then I will, I would gladly be happy not having to get a dog sitter or worry about watching them or spend money on vets or spend money on food anymore. Spend money on me for a little while. Concentrate on me.
Talk about me. Talk about I.
Because everything else gets put before me. Everything. Which, I get it.
Yeah.
But, it would be nice to be able to go on vacation or leave or travel or just, whatever. Just to be able to go and not, whatever. Get a storage unit and put all my stuff in a storage unit and just travel full time. I don't know. Something. Because just existing from month to month isn't working. Financially or mentally. I'm not getting anywhere. Indigo. I would love to go to Golden Gate Park August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. But I don't see that happening. Unless I don't pay July and August's rent. Then I could go. But they're sold out anyway. I would just want to go to hang out with the vendors and check everything out. You could hear them from outside.
Yeah.
And then you're packed like sardines in there, Like I saw pictures of Golden Gate Park, because on Facebook they were like, just a reminder, this is what Golden Gate Park looks like when the Dead play, and they showed the park, and they were packed like sardines. There was like thousands, tens of thousands of people.
I wouldn't look forward to that at all.
Yeah, no, like I would rather wander outside and go look at the vendors and all the stuff that they're selling and chit chat with the people and there's certain spots where it sounds better or whatever, It's loud, it's a concert. And it's outside. But I thought it would be awesome, like if they had like Bruce Hornsby show up as a guest, or like other people that have played with them that's still alive. Who else? That's still alive. husband's still alive.
It's terrible. We got to say things like that.
Yeah.
Oh. It's like, damn, I'm next on the list.
Yeah. On the move. It's calling shots. Yeah.
So far, I don't get no shirt.
Cisco.
Oh, Mr. G, my PayPal account locked down. Somebody tried to use it, they said. I don't
Really?
have checks.
Yeah.
Mr. G said you can mail me a check for the shirts.
No. You can send them a money order. Or send it, go to Walmart and they can wire it to him.
Yeah, I don't. You talk about these country people.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. G called me today.
He said we done had enough.
Mr. G?
Yeah,
How's he doing?
that was good.
Are you going to van?
Had to ask me, are you still not? Did you get any result? Like,
Yeah, I know.
I want to have that good answer, you know?
Yeah.
And then he gives me so-and-so's trying to go. It's your neighbor.
Yeah.
Is, but didn't want to go because didn't have nobody to travel with.
Yeah.
I'm going,
Damn.
so
Damn.
I'm gonna see what he's got going on, you know. I don't know. And then like there's a lot of things, not a lot, just a couple things that I have to figure out.
I mean,
Dude, it's so
for 2 days.
Like,
it's
because I still got that room. I'd have to have half that, and then getting the bike there. I mean, I can ride it, but I'd prefer not to.
How far is it for you?
You know, it's like it's more than 6 hours on a vehicle
Oh my God, it's 10 hours.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 638 miles. Oh, I would die. Especially in my condition right now. I'd be folded up like a friggin' accordion.
I said I had a hope shot, so I don't know. We'll see how you doing. Who's there? Good evening. What did we miss out on? Right here, a couple. Ray is calling shots back there. He is. I told you, he's doing a business call, man.
It's 638 miles.
Good evening, Jessica.
And
Rob's taking care of that new bike for you, I bet, huh?
the one
He's
that's
been stressing that.
holes. So that's that's a minimum of 6 tanks of gas each way.
Vam from Buck's house?
Yeah.
How far is Buck's house from you? And then do the math.
It's an hour and a half to Buck's house from here.
So 150 miles? So you got to take off, 3 hours or 2 hours off that, 3 hours off that 10?
Oh, it ain't. Well, yeah, under
7 or 8 hours?
25, something like that.
Yeah, I would say 7.5.
Well,
Let's pull up a map. Let's do some looking.
I'll do Valdosta. VA. There it is.
25 miles, hour and a half. To Valdosta.
9 hours. Wait. 9 hours and 29 minutes. 9 hours and 28 minutes. Yeah, 9 hours and 28 minutes. 9.5 hours. Wow.
What's the address for VAM?
Just put in Tazewell. Tazewell, Virginia. Taze, Taze, and then Well. Well.
No, I sent you.
Well, Virginia.
I sent invites.
From Buck's house, 9.5 hours minimum.
I sent invites. Did I tell them Tell me they didn't send.
What's this say? My
At
location. Yeah.
6:46, I sent it, Lolly and Frog.
5 hours and 52 minutes for me, and
Yeah.
double for you.
300,
Over double.
yeah, 372 miles for motor.
What did you say? How many? 3?
It's 372 for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. It says, 372 or 371, depending which way you go. Take 64. We got this.
You know what? Maybe I didn't email it. Maybe I may not have emailed it, Lolly and Frog. I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't. Damn it! I gotta
Because it, from my
copy.
house to your house is
Copy.
9 hours, 585 miles.
Yeah.
Close.
This middle route would be so much nicer to ride. It's 6 hours and 48 minutes, but go through.
Yeah, I think I
nice
may.
country.
I think I may have not sent the email. I think I only sent it through text message. I'm sorry, I didn't send the
So
email.
There's Atlanta. Is that where Buck's way down here? He's closer to the border, right?
Yeah, he's way down there.
Yeah.
9.5 hours, Sterling.
So
9.5
looking
hours.
down here somewhere, wherever you are.
9 hours and 38 minutes if you go the toll route. 9 hours and 36 minutes if you go the non-toll route.
Well, Rob, neighbor, if I win the lottery, there's going to be signs. That's all I'm saying. We're going to have a pilot. We're going to have a plane.
You play the lottery, huh? The lotto?
Oh, not really.
I got a pilot.
When it gets big, I usually play.
Yeah. Need big money.
If you got a plane, I got a pilot.
There's no
Sky pilot.
Wait till it gets to 50 million. You don't need a million. That's not worth it.
a chopper.
Or chopper. Go to the chopper.
That's not a Harley, honey. That's
We
a
all
chopper.
stink. Do we all stink? Whoopsie. I was trying to get to that.
Nah.
I'm fresh.
Wow.
I will work on all three. Yeah. Start working Sundays and Mondays till BAM. Make a couple extra. I'm trying, man. I'd like to. I really would, but yeah.
Yeah, we are.
I feel bad about not getting my tires for my car that I desperately need.
Yeah. I mean, I need to freaking rip the freaking FXR apart, and I'm not doing that for a while.
Yeah.
Always this year.
Yeah. I mean, I got to replace all the rubber lines because they're old. Some of them are, I think, maybe original. I don't know. They
How
look-
far from Greensville, South Carolina to where? To Tazewell as well?
Greensville, South Carolina. How far?
Yeah, I don't know because I don't know where you are. So I don't know the general town. You could find out, Sick. You know the general town that Buck stays at, and then figure out how far to Greensville.
All right, hold on.
4 hours and 34 minutes.
Oh, there you go. Good. I didn't have to do anything. Thank you.
How many? Hard to hear.
Basically, you round up with gas stops or anything like that to 5, but
5
4
hours? Okay.
275 miles.
It was
Yeah.
telling me it would take Sterling from Valdosta. It would take 9.5 hours. to get to.
Right. But that's
Zest-
Came in, huh?
That's from Greensville, South Carolina to Tazewell.
Who else did Rob? Did you want to link, Rob?
Yeah, Rob, did you want a link?
I forgot he mentioned that earlier this morning.
Better, but I know him.
He says he's good. Thank you. Okay. Thank
Totally.
you. Thank you. Thank you too, yo. Yo. Like I'm Skylar. What was her last name? I'm Skylar. You know who? Breaking Bad. And she went to see Jesse, pay a visit to him.
What happened?
Skylar White?
Skylar White. I'm Skylar White, yo. And you're not going to be selling, yo, that weed to my husband, yo.
Yo.
Drugs, yo. Because she'd hear him all the time, I guess, on the answering machine, yo.
The sticky, icky, smelly green shit.
Dying Breed here. How you doing, Dying Breed? What did
Dying
he say? Hey, it's Ray, and a different type of hippie.
Yeah, Wally, I apologize. I sent him through the message on text message, and I forgot to email him as well.
You didn't hit send.
Well, I forgot to email.
Oh.
I only got a couple, and I didn't email.
You know what you can do? You can put all those in, get an email set up for next Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, everything you want to do while you think about it. And you can hit a timer time thing, and it won't send it until whatever time you want to send. 7 o'clock, 6:30. Hey, Lolly.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, on the little thing where you go to hit. Let's see. Let's go show you this stuff.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, I didn't get anything, so I was
Yeah.
Did you
just
get
saying,
a
hey.
text message?
Nope.
You gotta be kidding me. How is
Oh
that?
no, somebody's hogging up the whole screen, so y'all can't see me back here.
I'm sorry, my bad.
That's all right.
Hi, Ray.
Wally, it says I sent it at 6:45 p.m. 6:46.
I didn't get it. I'm not sure why, but I don't see it.
Frogzilla and Wally.
See this right here? The send with the drop arrow?
Who am I sending these to?
It says schedule. And you go here and you pick a time and a date.
Oh, yeah.
After this drop button, right by the send, hit the drop button.
No kidding.
Right here.
Seriously, bro?
Yeah.
I gotta do that.
And then it'll be all set up for you, so that way if you gap out between now and then, like, oh, dude,
that
you
would
got,
make
you got days, yeah.
so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I know. I was like, wow, when I found that too. I've been doing that all the time. I'm like, dang, I need to have a reoccurring one, you know? I don't have to make it out all the time either. But there's
I don't like explore or snoop around enough to figure any of that kind of stuff out. I kind of like, I mean, I do, but only a minimum, I guess.
well, after pressing buttons for so long on YouTube, trying to figure out settings and where to go to this and how to find that, I just started doing that, applying those exploring things to the old email and whatever else. And like, Lolly helped me find out the damn chat thing, how we could chat. Like, use Google Chat. You know?
Yeah.
Right over here. I get all my cooking stuff over here.
Google Chat makes it easy.
We're right there.
It makes it easy.
Yeah. Look, it even lets you blow it up and do stuff. You don't have to have a picture viewer to open it in. It's just right there. Right there. Shabam. And go to the next one.
Boom.
There we go.
I was such an
Those
annoying.
are what was left from last year.
It doesn't hurt to go look at him again. Frog. See, you show food, he shows up.
Yeah.
You're seeing Lolly's food. You're like, all right, hold on a minute here.
Frog,
Hold on a minute here.
Frog, did you get the invite on your phone? Maybe.
I got both. I got an email and
Okay.
I
Just
got it
now.
on the phone. No, I got it earlier. I was just
Oh,
sitting
okay.
around in my underwear.
You just came
I
in
didn't
and
know
text.
I didn't know he got it. I didn't get one.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
that's
I
all
got
he's
one.
got you in, like in his address book is a text number and don't have the email.
Yeah, you know what it is? I kind of rushed through it, to be honest.
Oh.
I rushed through the emails. I was like, who has to have the email? You know, and I usually I forget that it's easier for you guys with the email. Like Ray can't do it from the text. And I just thought maybe sometimes you guys text only. I don't know.
Yeah, you missed that a week or so ago when we had those up. Probably was last week on Sick Live. We had the preserves.
The peaches? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
dude.
Everyone having a good night? Fob, you tell me. You were right here. Were we having a good time or what?
Yep.
Converted to the computer through my email. Okay, I just converted.
We show it all over the screen. I just converted to the computer through my email. Oh, thought he was having issues.
Oh,
we got no issues here. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Throw the flag up.
Uh-oh.
There you are. Uh-oh.
There, Sterling.
Sterling.
What's up,
Is the audio okay?
Actually, yeah, you're pretty good.
Okay.
How you doing?
I stole Buck's truck, so I don't know how his Bluetooth and all that other crap works.
Oh, that's awesome. That's the what did you call it? What did you call it?
The
Cadillac something. Ramalac.
Ramalac. That's right. The crazy Cadillac is the Ramalac. That's great. That's fantastic, by the way.
How you kids doing tonight?
You know, pretty good.
All right.
I feel a pulse.
Yeah, I'm alive.
I had to go take my.
Welcome to the
take my
Churchill
drug
Wheel that
assessment
got
test
canceled.
today.
Welcome to the Churchill Wheel that got canceled.
I know.
That's
Yeah, I don't have
upsetting.
to have my assessment until next week.
That's very expensive.
Yeah.
The Starlink.
My drug assessment lady said that I need to take all of the classes.
You know, if you started
give me
charging
the
a cover
maximum
charge for the
amount.
Churchill Wheel, you could finance that Starlink.
Yeah.
Just a cover charge. Get in the door. Pretend you're
up,
going
Fred?
to the bar. You're going to go listen to a band, but instead you're going to go into a live room. You're going to go listen to Churchill Wheel, and you do singing and everything. You know.
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, there's usually only 30 people watching, so it's going to be kind of expensive.
At $5, $10 a head, you'd be okay.
Times 30.
Just 4.
So, Frog, you were saying you had a drug assessment, like
Yeah.
like a 5-panel or something, or what?
Similar. Yeah.
That sounds.
She
good.
needed to know how many classes I needed to take on assessing me about. So she said I need to do all 16, the max she can give me. She's like, "Are you gonna stop?" I said, "Yeah, until this is over with, and I move." I said, "Then I'll be right back at it." I said, "I'm getting tired of not sleeping."
Yeah.
Got to tie the pastors.
Yeah.
For some reason, when I don't get to smoke, I have some of the worst dreams in the world. Like this morning, I had a dream I was in a shootout.
Sorry, Mr. Gregory. I keep on leaning in front of you.
But when I get to smoke, I don't hardly dream at all.
Yeah, I don't remember any of my dreams.
To relax.
You have them, you just don't remember them.
I don't get it.
Well, I'm having ones that I don't want to remember.
Yeah.
That's good that you not when you don't.
Yeah.
Ever since I got to Georgia, I haven't been able to remember any of my dreams.
Is that kind of good? for you?
Yeah, because I'm not fantasizing about leaving my situation. You know,
Yeah.
I'm arrived.
You have a lot of stress kind of laid off in a way. I would hope.
Yeah.
You never know what's around the corner.
New
It'll get better.
beginnings.
Yeah.
Laugh like a box shop. Just don't never know.
Never know. Maybe we'll be roommates, Sterling.
You got a daily routine yet? Like, kind of?
Down the road. Yeah, a little bit. You know, I wake up in the morning and, you know, before all the flies and mosquitoes and all that other crap, and I try to take care of chores in the morning. The RV's not hooked up to the sewer. So I've got to drain the black tank by hand, and we've got like this little 25-gallon, you know, a poop wagon, basically.
Poop wagon, yep.
Yay.
Exchanger, toxic waste.
So I take care of that, and then I dry heave, and then I take care of that some more, and then I dry heave.
From nobody.
And then I take a shower, and you know, and it's an RV shower, so I can't turn around. So it's like I got to pick the direction I want my shower. And then after that, I call mom, and she takes me out to breakfast. Like lately, it's been Waffle House, and that's allowed me to get some internet. So that's anytime you see a video uploaded, it's because I'm sitting at a Waffle House.
Well, yeah, country. Hang the water hose over the line and stand under the water hose.
No, I can't doing that. That RV has 2 different outdoor showers, but if it wasn't for the bugs.
Yeah.
This is bugs or issue. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I stopped and tipped it at the Love's, got me a hot dog. I was going to stand outside and eat it. I had to go back inside.
So many bugs.
The gnats.
Gnats.
Covered my hot dog up.
Damn. They go straight for my eyes all the time, and it just drives me nuts.
But the people that live down here, that ain't nothing. Oh, it
Need a beekeeper hat.
Are they used to it? That's crazy.
Just another protein.
You gotta
For
get
me,
some
every one of my conversations is you know. It's like it's like I'm hand signaling or something, sign language. Yeah.
There's a trick that if you're in a group of people and you're the person the gnats have decided to
congregate around,
walk between your friends in like a figure 8 pattern, and the gnats will stop following you and follow one of them.
Oh, nice.
Well, when
Good idea. That's a good to know.
Yeah, when I got divorced first time in '89, I moved to a friend of mine from Dawsonville, Georgia. And that's right there. Georgia, Alabama, and Florida. Lake Seminole. And I'd be out there, I wore my elbows out doing this crap here, and they're over there just, I said, man, I mean, gnats all over. We had a cookout one time. Gnats all over everything.
That's crazy.
Stayed there like it wasn't even there.
I couldn't do it.
I couldn't either.
No way. Not a prayer.
I mean, you don't taste them. You don't really feel them.
Yeah, but it's the whole thought of it, you know.
Excuse me.
You know, sure. You don't taste them. But I'm definitely in a better place. I can deal with the bugs and you know the heat, the humidity, and all that crap. You sound better, Sterling.
Yep.
It'll be a couple years before you can sound Southern though, so it's okay. We'll start teaching.
Won't that be funny?
Honestly, it takes me a couple weeks. It takes me a couple weeks, and then I'll. Well, actually, if I'm hanging out with Buck, then I start getting a draw.
Jay was swinging.
I got this
going
thing.
to the Waffle House all the time. That's going to help.
Let's go yonder.
So you're getting the food and the culture.
Yep. I'm never gonna have a draw, ever. I don't think.
You got
No,
too much
yours will
Jersey.
never change.
Oh, I'll have that New York accent forever.
Yeah.
But you're also in Florida, so you can't get a southern accent in Florida.
Yeah, I guess. You know.
Yeah, those come from Georgia and Alabama.
Sterling, this is for you.
Better do it twice.
At least.
I want to see Ray hit it too.
Yeah, right. Imagine that.
He's over masking up.
Thinking, yeah.
Right? Ray with teenager gas mask.
Got the COVID going on back there.
That's all right.
Like his buddy just cut one in front of him.
Ray needs a respirator when he goes.
If I order a big pizza, y'all know I've been innocent.
Yep.
See, a good host would go ahead and order that pizza now because he knows.
Yeah.
Last time we hung out, I had 2 slices or whatever. Mr. Gregory had half the pie. I was like, "Good for you, Mr. Gregory. Get it, Mr. Gregory, get it." I was like, Mr. Gregory's got the contact. Jeez.
And then they spent all night talking about their numbers, their blood sugar.
Well,
Detailing.
Chicken. I ain't gonna lie, I'm hungry.
You hungry?
Yeah.
He's
He's
hungry.
gonna say that now before it hits him, so that way it won't be like.
I got
Oh, he done. He had to sit through a doobie already, so.
I got what you call? I got lasagna. I
Baby.
got fried chicken, and I got hot dogs, and I got the
fried doobie
cheese on it too.
Hey, T-Bone.
T-Bone, what's up, man? And I always forget.
So
to
you've got 2 famous YouTubers in one house right now. Is there going to be any motorcycle content at all?
Not
yeah,
likely.
Tomorrow.
We could play the burnout again.
No, I want to see Ray Gregory do the burnout.
There you go.
You could do a burnout on Sticks driveway.
He just put a brand new tire on his bike.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get that.
Well, you gotta
slippery
break it
stuff
in.
off it.
Yeah, but I ain't got
That means you can spin it longer.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Eleanor gotta have one. It's a May pop. I may pop it.
Yeah. She could turn it over.
Yeah, because it's got cord showing, so I'm afraid to ride it 25 miles to.
Oh, T-Bone, it's miserable.
I'm gonna have to put it in the trailer anyway.
It's miserable for you.
Bam, see if I bring any money back.
Yeah.
Circle K or a Publix within 2 miles in any direction.
Yeah, that's true.
And a Dollar General somewhere. Do you guys got Dollar Generals heavy down there too?
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Everywhere.
Everywhere, dude.
Dude, Publix is
they're
0.5 miles away. It's down the road.
You find them out in the country in the weirdest places in the middle of nowhere. Dollar General. Like,
Dude, you can step outside of a Dollar General and throw a rock and hit a Family Dollar.
Yeah,
sister. It's all in the family.
I think there's one on the moon.
Neighbor Rob is on his way to New Jersey to put an engine in a sidecar with a broken collarbone. What a nut job. Yeah, jeez, pain. Pain.
Dude, I broke my collarbone twice. It was one of the most painful bones I've ever broken. Not that I've broken a lot of bones, but I've broken a few bones.
I hope you're smiling too.
Me too.
And the collarbone, oh, it was something else, dude. It felt
You got to wear that stupid brace like this.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awful.
Real.
Yeah, I don't want to break a rib. And there's nothing you can do for a rib. You can't even.
Collab.
I had 2 broken ribs, man. Cough.
Oh.
Somebody
Oh.
stabbed me
Yeah,
in the-
coughing is impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
When that comes, you know you're already grimacing before the cough gets out. You
Yeah.
feel the pain
Oh,
before
yeah.
you cough. Like, oh boy, here it is.
Hold on to that.
I broke a couple ribs once, and I had to lay down on the floor to cough.
Yeah.
Anytime I had a cough or sneeze, I just lay on the floor.
Wow.
Whatever else comes out. No control.
I wouldn't be able to smoke weed.
No, not at all.
But after that,
Yeah, I would try it, but that would be it. I don't think. I mean, and I can't even vape without coughing. Like I got the with the weed vape.
Vape is horrible for you if you've been a smoker. Like if you haven't been a smoker, you can do it. Like you can vape within a day or two and it not even make you cough.
Like one hit off of this is like a joint. You know, one pull off of this.
Yeah, but they got edibles and brownies and all sorts of crap. You don't have to puff it.
Yeah, it's different. I've eaten edibles.
Look at me talking to a stoner like I know something.
Different. Yeah. It's the Mr. Know-It-All. That syndrome. I got that too.
Hey, Lala, how are you? Yeah, gummies.
You see that like all over the advertisements and about them not being overly done and too strong, and that like they put in too much this or that. I don't know. They're just trying to get that mellow, you know, whatever. Because that reminded me, like that's what Ray had trouble with. He got the wrong kind or the wrong whatever.
Yeah.
And, it was way
I
too
remember
much
that.
because when you have to cut down to an eighth, you shouldn't have to, you know.
He was in space.
Yeah. And the hangovers, like I would never sign up for a hangover. Like a weed thing should not give you a hangover. What the hell are they talking about?
Well, you have to remember, you know, he figured one is
everybody they talk about it. I just for him, but they in general that is one of the symptoms.
Yeah.
Apparently, of these gummies.
On that night, I was floating above the bed.
Oh wow, man!
All kinds of weird. I was freaking out, man.
Yeah, that's no good.
I'm gonna quit smoking for 2 weeks and then start smoking again and see if that happens to me.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. Yeah, idea. Don't do that. Nobody wants to.
Hey! Look! I just saw a unicorn.
March? No, not March. When is the next camp out? August?
October.
I mean October.
Yeah.
October.
And then again in March? No. April.
March or April. Yeah.
March. Last weekend in March. Yep. Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
I think MotoBaum's got a contact high too. He's too close.
I'm looking like I'm spaced, huh?
Yeah.
But I always was curious.
I had a big day.
I ate a whole gummy.
Good
I want to know what would happen if you did a bong hit. You want to do a bong hit?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
He's not going anywhere.
He's not. No, he's not.
Asia.
I mean, just from
Hey,
seeing
Asia.
him, I think he's doing fine.
Long time no see. How you been?
Yeah, he just needs a contact. That's all.
We doing okay?
Yeah. So sick. You need to do like 50 bong hits in a row.
And
then Ray will be okay.
In October.
You know, I mean, I smoked a joint in front of him. It was pretty smoky in here when we smoked the joint.
Actual weekend?
I really wanted.
I don't know. I don't go.
October and well.
It needs exact dates.
Oh yeah, there's no dates for October yet. I don't think. Announced the actual.
T-Bomb.
I know that.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Like Sick does.
Night,
Stay
T-Bone.
tuned every day.
I get
prepared
tuned
every day.
Usually by the 20th of the month, I'm out of weed.
All right, get some good rest, Rollin. Rollin.
Sick's over there tripping over the shrubbery again.
That's good to hear. No big dramas, no troubles. That's all you can ask for, Asia.
Hi, Asia.
What up?
What up? What's up? Oh, hey.
Make you cringe, don't it?
Bud. Why?
Dirt.
Mama Monkey? Papa Fooey?
Anybody recognize that guy?
Oh, look at that guy. Hey.
Robert Trujillo, right?
Dude looks hard, huh? You put a whooping on you. Good mean mug going. Nah, that ain't too bad. That's not too much of a mean mug. Oh, we have one here.
I can't wait till Buck retires because Buck's gonna smoke with me when he retires.
Okay, let's take a look at that, Wally. Mm-hmm. Let's take a look at that then.
That's a lot of different dire breed. Well,
None of my friends smoke weed anymore.
We all broke.
Damn quitters.
No.
I was just about to say it's because we're all employed, but not me.
Gave that up long time ago.
I have a t-shirt that says rehab is for quitters.
I wanted to. Stop.
Sorry, not sorry. I mean, I've been to rehab before. Outpatient. I had to quit for
There's the peaches.
like 24 months. Oh, look at that. Yum, yum.
No.
Sweet.
That's 48 pounds worth of peaches.
Wow.
Y'all need to quit showing food now.
Yeah, that's serious.
Good time.
See what happens when you get high?
Yeah, when you get high.
See what happens? And then I got high.
When you get high.
Yeah. I had some money, and then I got high.
I was going to pay the child support.
I was going to pay that bill.
But then I got high.
Then I got high.
I'm going to give me a thing of noodles.
To get noodles, but
which noodles? You got ramen?
Ramen.
I got ramen.
You got ramen?
I got ramen. You want a ramen? You want a ramen?
not allowed.
Huh? Moto, you got the comments?
I got the comments. Job requires what? What does it require? Oh, that you does not require resin in the test.
The package or the ones in the cup?
I don't smoke weed, but definitely a contact high camping near you, sick.
Good. I don't feel a fire.
They're much better in a jar, Rob's neighbor.
Peaches come from a can. They were put there by a man.
So on every show, are we required to say President of the United States song lyrics?
What is that?
Huh? Test before you have the rum.
I don't even know what you're referring to.
The song called Peaches.
Oh,
that's the lyrics to it.
Yeah, I don't remember that song. I got
Don't make me sing it.
Steve Miller Band, Peaches. That song I know.
We just witnessed an exchange.
Lovey-dovey-dovey all the time.
I thought Ray was going to order pizza.
I think he may have decided
that's
Chinese
for later.
Is that what that is? Yeah, I don't recall that. Sounds peachy, but don't recall it. At least one per show, yes, Sterling. Nail it. Nailed it. Nailed it.
Oh wait. So how are you liking that humidity there, Sterling?
As long as I
Isn't it
keep moving,
wonderful?
it's okay. As long as I just walk in circles, I'm okay. The second I stop and somebody starts talking to me, I start sweating.
Yeah.
And eat a pint of ice cream.
It usually takes me a week or two to get used to it. You know, I've been a trucker most of my life, so you know, I have to adapt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Multiple climates.
Yeah. But yeah, next week I'm gonna go up with Mom to South Carolina and help her out with the house and stuff.
Cool.
So I'm a little
Get a
sad
few
that I don't have
repairs
internet
done.
at Buck's house, but I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah.
10 units are fast just for the 360. Plus you're having more
What phone service do you have?
cars on top.
Verizon.
Which has generally got good coverage everywhere.
Yeah.
Sorta, but mom has AT&T, I think, but she's got a little bit better service at the house. But that
Yeah.
where Buck's at, it's just you're not going to get good service.
Yeah, Buck almost needs Starlink, doesn't he?
I was looking at it because I want the Roam version that you can take in a car or wherever you want to go. So I travel so much.
Yeah.
And it's $165 a month with like you can get a refurb one for like $350.
I bet truck drivers have a lot of those, huh? Do they get into?
Not a whole lot. Their truck drivers don't actually make money, so there's no reason to have Starlink.
Well, and there ain't much you can do while you're driving anyway. Only when you get to where you're going, which a lot of places provide some sort
Yeah,
of.
you're not supposed to live stream and drive.
Yeah.
That's like gigantic. That's gigantic lawyer bait right there.
That's like a big no-no, right?
Dying Breed, yes, he did. He has roommated up with Buck Brown.
So say you ride motorcycle, and I'm doing a live stream, or I've joined one, and I got in an accident, and if they was able to track that I was on a live or whatever, I might have trouble or more. You know what I'm saying? Like, would that hinder what would happen?
It's just distracted driving.
Yeah.
And they always look into that.
That's like being
I
on
know
the phone.
I know a few accident lawyers, and if they can claim distracted driving, their profits go up 40%.
Yeah, and it don't matter if it's your fault or their fault. If you're distracted, it's your fault.
It's automatically your fault.
There's a million distractions out there that the highway people themselves cause for you, with the conditions of the roads in the first place and the construction and all that stuff. Like, why don't you fix that?
I moved to Georgia because my life went to shit, and I want a new life. Simple as that.
Truck drivers don't make a lot of money, dang it. Stromboli lied to you, eh?
No, listen, if you see a truck driver on YouTube, they're not making money. If you got time to YouTube, you ain't making money.
We ain't making money? No.
I did see where
Hard
they're
job.
using infrared to see if your all's truck tires are at the proper pressure. And I was like, well, how the hell are they doing that?
Most scale houses have that because a tire that's not inflated will run hotter.
Okay.
Because I'm going there.
Okay. You ain't got business?
No.
Okay.
No. The air mattress blew.
Oh.
And she has the other mattress.
Oh, okay.
So is Ray going to fix your brakes?
No, we're not doing anything. No. I don't have money to get parts. No.
Speaking of that, I pulled up to a stop sign today, and there was literally a motorcycle brake pad. Looked like it was brand new, laying there at the stop sign. I was like, "Oh crap!" Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it gives me
Yeah.
an excuse to come back.
That
Somebody
sounds
can be.
so like literally like the car stopped and then like the pad fell off.
It's a motorcycle one. It
Oh,
wasn't
it's
a car.
Motorcycle one.
It was a motorcycle brake pad.
Oh my god. Oh boy.
I was like, "Holy crap!" And like I said, it looked brand new. Somebody didn't do the install right.
That's for sure.
Yeah, but most people use the back brake all the time anyway, so I don't know. Maybe they'll be all right until they're not.
I use my front, I do my back because I keep my feet up on the crash bar.
Yeah. I use my front brake more than anything. I got tremendous
I do too.
Front brake power because it's dual. I found I put the dual fronts with the inverted forks on it.
Yeah.
So my new tire arrives Monday, and then I'm leaving at like 6 a.m. So swing and a miss.
Where are you going?
I'll come back. I'll come back home and be riding the Yammers with a new tire on it. I'm gonna go up north and live with Mom for a little bit.
Okay. All right. Where's that?
Outside of Greenville.
Okay.
Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh, South Carolina. Okay.
Yeah, she needs some help around the house and all that good stuff.
Oh, that's good.
She needs a maintenance man for a little bit.
Okay.
And I can't do anything with Georgia until I get a couple utility bills in the mail and change my address.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is ridiculous because they only give you like 30 days to change your shit over. But
2 weeks. That's what the cops tell you. 2 weeks. If you're in the state for 2 weeks, you gotta change your address.
What's up, John?
Now I've changed my address on everything, but you know.
Yeah, but you can't.
License is just gonna. Like I can't put any applications in or nothing. I talked to a couple trucking companies. They want me pretty bad, but I got to change the license first.
Well, why are you trying to catch her? You had this guy.
Yep.
What's up, Rose?
Yeah, I want a real shower really bad.
Does me. I got there and said,
Frog, a tog, and a trog. How you doing, John?
For long, John's going to be a certified U2 mechanic.
Don't worry about it.
He done put crash bars on his bike and everything. Adjust his own clutch.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yep.
So where'd you put all of it?
Especially when you get tired of giving all that money to somebody else.
Okay.
Wasn't it Ray that said that somebody was charging like $190 an hour at the Harley dealership?
Forgot.
It's like bullshit.
I don't know.
Thank you.
The box that plugged in and
John might about that.
That's semi truck money. You know, you get a semi truck worked on, it's $180 an hour, and then if they hook a scan tool up, that's usually $300 just to hook up a scan tool.
Yeah.
He says, "Heck, I got another video coming out where I pull out the wrenches."
Yeah, that's what Katie was just telling me. I let her poke my scan tools in her daddy's truck.
Well, have a good night, Rob's neighbor.
Not Rob.
John saying howdy to you, Sterling.
Good to see you, John.
Retired rider.
He was talking about taking a break from YouTube for a little bit. I guess he's going to take a vacation next month.
Yeah, he's going to take all of July.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that, man. He says, I will leave the
I think I'm
show
helping
on, but heading out.
Ray
to-
and Coy.
Sorry, Lolly, what?
I was just saying, I think I was going to be helping Ray and Coy
Oh, yeah.
with the show while he's
Hey, you
out.
guys did a good job the other night with you and just, what was it? Ray Moto.
Ray's Moto.
Yeah.
Well, I know everybody that on here watches my stuff, so I'll tell you now, I'm slowing down a little bit too. I'm
No, you're not.
The week is hard to come up with now.
Can't stop.
So we'll definitely
get on.
and I might put one out on Saturdays if I got it. If I got it, I'll put it out. If not, but definitely my Wednesday videos will it's gonna keep coming.
Local Harley dealers. It's 150 to 175 an hour. Painful when it's simple stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna make them harder and harder, I'm sure, to work on. It's like the Ducatis, you can't even, none of us could, unless you got special tools.
Yeah.
Well,
just think about if he'd have taken his bike in to adjust his clutch. It didn't actually take 15 minutes, but they would have charged an hour no matter
an
what.
hour. Well, they do charge. Well, yeah. Do they have a minimum? Because they do charge like halves and quarters and.
Usually a half-hour minimum.
Yeah.
They have a list of how long it's supposed to take to do each job, and then they charge you that whether it takes that long or not.
Yeah.
John says all of air, pawn, tired rider in Unchained on Rabbit Hole.
So, Frog, I have a question. When the dogs see you talking to a screen, do you ever wonder what they think? 'Cause that's what I do sometimes. I'm like, the dog, because Leia hangs out behind me all the time, and she's just like, "Who's he talking to all the time?" Like,
they don't pay no attention to me.
I was
and they're
telling
kind of
somebody
used to it because of her. She works and she has meetings like constantly while she's working, so she's constantly talking to a screen, So they don't pay no mind.
I was telling somebody the other day that we needed to do a doggy live. Put the doggies on screen and let them bark at each other.
That's great.
Ours will bark if they hear barking on the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, they're expected to perform certain tasks in a certain amount of time already.
The cats watch TV. They like the races.
They like the drag races. We watch some drag racers, and they love to watch them cars go.
No kidding.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if it's the
that's awesome.
Motion or the sound or what it is, but they just both sit there and it's like watching it.
That's awesome. When my dogs, at least when Jade hears herself barking on my computer, she runs to the window and starts barking outside. I'm like,
she thinks it's somebody else.
yeah, I'm like, Jade, it's you, and it's coming from the computer. But like dogs don't even think anywhere near like humans do. They're just so they're so basic and routine oriented and food oriented, to say the least.
Oh yeah.
I got these guys on a measured diet, and there's no excuse. I was like, if it's anybody's fault, Jen, it's yours, because I don't give them treats. Rarely I give them treats. I mean, every day I give them a treat. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a Scrooge or anything, but I don't give them like 3 or 4 or 5 a day. At one time we had like 4 humongous 5-pound bags of Old Mother Hubbard, mini like literally mini biscuits, and to make them even smaller, we would crack them in half, so they were like half a biscuit. And now you're talking, it's the size of your thumbnail, and that's all they care about. They just want a little snack, a little something to chew on.
Mm-hmm.
If you give them a full one, it's like having a Snickers bar. The vet said. I was like, yeah, sounds about right. It's a Snickers bar. But I try to be very disciplined with them because I know that she really likes to give them treats a lot, which is understandable.
Well, that's why your dogs love her more.
Yeah, I know. They really do. They like totally sleep. I mean, don't get me wrong. Leia sleeps out here with me, but only at certain times of the night, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it's a pity sleep.
Yeah, exactly. And then, like, they'll come, and Jade will come and get me sometimes at 4 in the morning because she wants to go out, and Jen won't wake up. And I'll let her out because I always wake up when this giant wrinkly face is crying in my face. And, you know, but they're good. Like, they'll get rewarded. Like, when they come and make me let them out, they get a cookie. I don't care what anybody says, you know, at least half of one, because they're telling you that they got to pee and you let them out, and that's what they're supposed to do. Positive reinforcement.
Sure.
But yeah, they're pretty good. Poor Jade was so sick the other day. Oh, it was horrible. I felt so bad for her. I had a frozen bag of raviolis on her chin and a bag of ice on her head at 5-minute increments on and 5-minute increments off. And we kept on taking her temperature. Her temperature was 104.7. Supposed to go to the hospital at 105.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So it was either that or put her in the tub and start giving her a cold shower. But you don't want to freeze them out or bring it down too fast because they can throw them into shock and they can start shivering.
Yep.
So got to be careful. But the ice and the on for 5 and off for 5 worked. She stopped panting. Her temperature came down. The gabapentin we gave her was good. You know, that brought her inflammation in her hocks down because Shar-Pei fever, their hocks get swollen in their rear hindquarters to their legs, and they start burning up. And it's only Shar-Peis get it. That's why it's called Shar-Pei fever. And they just burn up. And it's just a flare up, really. Stress can bring it on. Diet can bring it on. So I don't know what brought it on. Oh, you know, it could have been. A lot of things. I don't know.
Yeah.
Could have been just time.
John says he needs a cookie every time he pees.
Yeah.
What happened to
Sick,
Moto?
I sent you the video of the cats watching TV.
Uh-oh.
On Instagram.
Who are you talking to?
Sick.
What happened?
I sent you the video of the cats watching TV on Instagram.
On Instagram. Okay, hold on.
Yeah. It's not the races, but they're watching the birds.
Instagram.
Yeah, they like when we leave, we'll put it on like the dog TV and with birds and squirrels, and they love it.
Keeps them calm. Surprisingly. You think they'd be attacking
Harold
the
used
TV,
to watch
but
me
they
play
don't.
video games.
Present. Share screen. Share screen.
What we eating, Moto?
Instagram.
Watermelon.
And share screen.
Ghost and Misty.
Ghost and Misty. Oh, they're loving that.
They're just watching the birds.
Tell me they don't watch TV.
They totally watching TV. I tried to get Leia to look at people that were talking to her, but she doesn't pay any mind.
As soon as we turned it on, they both jumped in front of it.
Because they always go to the window. I'm like, no, not the window, the screen. The stupid I'm like, the stupid thing that I talk to all the time, guys.
Yeah, you're right, Dying Breed. Somebody let the goose out.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me they don't watch TV.
They totally do.
Yeah, that's it.
That's great. Classic.
I haven't been able to catch them with them. I think I did catch them one time, but haven't been able to find it where they were chasing and they would run to the end of the screen and look behind the TV trying to find out where the car went.
Yeah.
Or we've got the Roku, so it has an aquarium screensaver and it'll show the fish swimming and they'll jump on and the fish will swim off the screen. So they'll jump around the back trying to find the fish, or they'll get up and pat the screen.
That's great.
Luckily, they haven't dove at it.
Yeah.
Right. Key Fob has a couple of videos of the bird feeder real close up.
Yeah.
You're have to go berserk. Imagine on that big screen TV, the birds would be like the size of the cats.
Yeah.
Oh, huge. That's great.
I tried to get a good one with that red-headed woodpecker that was tearing up that deck. You see that one?
I've got.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of bird feeders out in front of the kitchen window. So when we open the window, the cats like to get up in the window sill and they'll sit and just watch and start meowing and trying to talk to them.
We used to have a couple of different. We used to have a big red-headed woodpecker in New Jersey that came to the yard, and a pair of smaller ones that were striped, black and white striped.
Yeah,
with red heads, and there was a big one.
Yeah,
that
we get the big ones here.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Mac.
Impressive.
Brown Chicken said his pup Mac watches TV and he's watching you right now. So I was saying, hi, Mac.
Yeah, Mac. His pup.
Hey, Chasing Ghost.
You guys follow his pup on Instagram?
No, I didn't know about it.
Mac. Brown Chicken, post that link. The pup's link. Sterling, when are you going up there?
On Monday.
Monday.
Go up there and take her over there to Greenville Harley at the Quaker Steak and Lube. That's a good, nice place to eat.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Oh, okay. Have you? Okay, cool.
Well, that means I need to come and see you this weekend before you go.
Good.
I'm going to take the
Night,
van.
Cara.
I'm not going to take the bike. I'm going to take the van.
Take the bike.
Oh. Yeah.
You can't afford to take the van. You ain't got brakes.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You're better off taking the bike. At least you know you're going to make it.
And it's twice the fuel mileage.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a point there. That's a fact, Jack.
Yeah, come up here, and I'll show you the voodoo doll I made out of you.
Oh, thanks. Fantastic. Something wrong with you guys. I'm telling you. Who is that? I don't know who hardly any of these people are.
Wonder who did that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. I mean, I wish I could go to VAM, man. I mean, it's far. It's 6 tickets. That's at least. It's a lot of money. What are you doing, man?
That might as well as be on the other side of the planet to you right now.
Yeah, I mean, totally. 600 miles. Oh, I mean, I would have to like if I were to go ever up there to VAM, I would have to trailer it with the van, because I mean, I would be literally folded up like an accordion by the time I got there.
Are you saying you can't just go there in the van only? You can't go to VAM in a van?
No, I would trailer with a bike and then ride. Ride the dragon and all that. That's what I'd want to do at least. Thank you, baby. Sweet it is to be loved by you. Sweeter than a honey's bees bee. To be loved by you.
I'll catch you kids later.
You done, Sterling?
All right, Sterling.
All right, Sterling.
Yeah.
Sterling.
Have a good night.
I've had too much electronics for the day.
All right. I will see you later tomorrow.
Maybe.
All right, have a good night.
If you behave.
Yeah, if I behave. Yeah.
See you guys.
So long, Sterling. Thanks,
Later.
man. To be loved by you.
So have you seen all these little short things you can do in your StreamYard? Sick. I'm sure. Well, Lolly, you probably don't. Well, you get a free version, right?
No, yeah.
Lolly?
Yeah, mine's a free version.
Yeah.
We don't get to do a lot with it.
This is like off of one of the morning lives.
Very nice, kind, and they, when somebody asks you how's your day going, they're actually saying,
Yeah.
how is your day going, and you can actually talk to them and stuff.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
Yeah, that's good. That's good news to hear. It's just sometimes a fresh place you perceive that more.
I didn't.
See, look at all this.
It was this culture shock when I first got down here because nobody's like that back where I live, where I used to live.
You hit this thing called generate, and it generates your whole live into little shorts. And they name them. If you saw some sap rolling out of a tree, like as a caveman or something, would you go, maybe we should make pancakes for that stuff?
in StreamYard for you?
Yes, and it names them and everything. And I mean, sometimes you get pretty good hits on them. The dark side of what was this?
The dark
dirty laundry.
Well,
this
if
one
something
it did
bad
a
happens,
bad job of
that's
editing
what will
it.
get advocated, right?
It's like the song. Evolution of live streaming.
It's a good practice.
Yeah, I know you've been doing this for years, huh, Sterling? Like, how many years have you been doing? You were the first one, I think, watching that I knew live streaming that kind of, I believe, that inspired me to try to do that.
It's been a few years at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, any more and
anyway, so it does it for that whole stream of the hour and a half that we were on in the morning. Just click on it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It won't. We can't use it.
And
with
hit the restream. Let me see if I can find one that.
No kidding, dude. I want to try.
This is this morning's. And right here it says ready to generate. And I hit this button right here. It says generate.
Yeah.
There by where you see help. And it will do it. And it says we'll email you when it's finished. It may take 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes. And it puts all those together, gives them titles. And you can publish it right. I mean, right from, you don't even have to do nothing. Let's see.
Jeez.
Right here. Or where it says publish. Hit publish, go put it to what platform you want it to go to. Bam, out it goes.
And okay. That's awesome.
I mean, those are all the little neat little perks you might as well use if you're going to pay for StreamYard anyway. And that's what I'm saying, like, sick from my show. If you wanted content, like something that you sit on here, I don't need to use all these shorts. You can come sign into my StreamYard thing, go download it onto your computer, and then upload it to your.
Okay.
Can't do it as convenient as like I just did because I'm signed in, so it's putting my platforms there. But that's how we can swap
that's a good idea.
without sending it to each other. And all you have to do is download it. Mm-hmm.
That is a good idea, Moto.
Yeah.
I like
or like
that.
something tonight that I like off of yours. I can do this in your StreamYard as well.
You know, I rarely go back and re-watch any of my shows. I don't know why. I just
Jim?
I just don't do it. Unless there's something happened or I'm curious about something that someone said or I need some information about something that someone said, then I'll go back and try to find something and rewatch it. But other than that, like, I don't know. I just think it's very vain to keep on rewatching your own videos. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I like to hear what it sounded, then I'd be listening to what everybody was saying. Could get hooked back on it again, like, wow, because it gives me an idea of what's going on in the show.
When you mentioned it, Moto, I actually did it. And I was like, wow, that's kind of neat. Because I never do it.
No.
Yeah. So when you mentioned it, I was like, wow, that's a pretty good idea. I should really do that once in a while.
I don't make myself too ill. I usually hate hearing. Like, I didn't even like hearing my voice at one time. You remember hearing your voice recorded for the first time? You're going like, "Oh, that's me." I don't know.
Maybe that's what it is. Like, I don't really.
Yeah. Like la 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 la.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. That's funny you say that. Well,
that's awesome, Tara. It takes me like months to learn a song. Months. Well, I can learn a little bit of it, but I mean to play it incomplete.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a hard worker, Tara. I don't blame you. All right, there's the Instagram. Can you get that? No, I ain't signed into your live. I can do it though. I can get it for you, man. I didn't know if you had yours live up.
No.
Okay.
Wait. You want me to do it?
I'm already there.
Oh, okay, good.
Do it.
Oh, you need. I got you. I'll get you the battery pack.
That look, I'm 8%.
All right. And which one do we go to? Brown chicken, or Sick might have known. I don't know. Be gone now.
Night, keep up.
Night, keep up.
Later.
Oh.
Plus mile. Okay.
Yeah, big-
Hey, happy freaking evening to 2-4, man. Good to see you.
There's a small C.
Has anybody seen Evil Rick in a while?
Yeah, he's
He's at
he
Melbourne.
met up. Yeah, he's at mine.
They're all connected together.
No, he's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Him and Jamin and Greg all rode up together.
A tie.
So what are we looking at here? Brown chicken. What are we supposed to be? Or
That's Mac. That's his mini Aussie.
oh, that was Mac. Well, this is okay. Well, this is the link he gave me. Brown
Yeah.
chicken.
Yeah.
So what are we supposed to be looking at again?
Just any
Any-
of them.
Any of them?
He was just putting it out there so we could check it out.
Oh, well, I thought Sick had asked him a question about when you guys were talking about pets watching
Just sharing
TV.
it.
He just wanted him to share it because we didn't know that he had
Oh, you got that?
Instagram videos about his
Uh-huh.
pup.
I got that plate with me.
Hmm?
I was gonna get the plate.
Oh, don't worry about it. Young gone goodbye. Yeah, he's awesome.
I never heard of Max World. Excuse me. Who is he? Y'all know him?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Brown Chicken's dog.
Is this brown chicken?
Yeah, it's Brown Chicken's dog.
Well, that's what I was asking earlier.
Oh, were you? Oh,
Oh, yeah. I just misunderstanding everybody and what
I'm
they're
sorry, I
saying.
misunderstood.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, we're right with you.
we're right.
We're side by side.
We're chasing each other's tail.
Yeah.
That's funny. Left behind. Is this thing packed? Oh, powder. Sure, it is packed.
That's the kids.
That's the kids. That's awesome.
Oh, prancing and happy.
Yeah, man.
That's good, man. It's a lot of love for the kids. You putting them out there like that. Got the channel, most of the whole channel, you know.
Yeah.
Or whatever you call this, your site, your Graham.
Storms,
It's
yeah.
up on the Graham.
Well,
Well, that was a nice share.
Yeah.
Rob's neighbor put out a link too.
Did
Let's see
he?
what that was for. Yeah.
Yeah, it was for
Live
Australian
tornado
weather
chase.
chaser. Yeah.
Wow.
Tornadoes?
Yeah, tornadoes in Nebraska.
Nebraska. Oh, look at that supercell.
Yep.
Gracious.
Wow.
Looks like a giant
Turning
UFO,
circles.
don't it?
Yeah, that's crazy looking. That's ominous.
Say that again.
That's ominous.
Ominous.
M&M. Ask the M&Ms. Sing aloud.
About to spin or it is spinning? Hard to tell.
We have
wedge.
Oh, we have rotation there. There's rotation.
Yeah, there's more likely rotation with it being that big. And
Wow, look at that thing's a monster, dude.
yeah, it is.
Oh, you can see the curve of the earth.
Yeah. Damn, that thing's big.
The planes, my ass.
That does not look like a good time.
Yeah.
I remember when I went to the El Diablo run and we went across country, we went through Joplin, and that was right after the 2011 Joplin outbreak.
You got to see that, huh?
Yeah, like literally a couple of months after it happened.
It's historical. That
it was unbelievable. It's like the
Yeah.
finger of God just went and just
Wiped it out.
destroyed
Man.
everything. It was unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. It was just like I mean, it scoured the asphalt off of the ground, dude.
Sucked it right up.
Yeah, stripped. Crazy.
I mean, I've never seen anything like that before. I mean, it was a lot of first times for me going to, I've never really been out of the tri-state area. And to go through all those states and then down Route 66 and everything, I saw the arch and all that. And
Thanks for sharing it.
Yeah, it was a ton of stuff I've never seen before. Palm trees was the first time I saw palm trees in California. First time I saw the Pacific Ocean.
Mm-hmm.
First time I saw the Salton Sea I saw also. I went to what was that? Superstition Mountain? Not Superstition. Superstition Mountain or something. Is it Superstition Mountain? The
Magic Mountain?
The one right by oh God, what is the encampment in California? There's no laws and everyone lives there. It's homeless or whatever. What is that called?
Dang.
The Slab.
The Slab. Slab City.
Slab City.
So right outside, I think is it Superstition Mountain or something like that. I think that's right outside of Slab City. I went there. I drove on the west side of the Salton Sea all the way up past it. That was pretty cool. We're coming back.
Doing, Jim?
They say you can live there as long as you keep to yourself and mind your own business.
Yeah, but if you piss somebody off and they don't like you or they want you out of there, they'll come when you're not there and burn all your shit down. And then I would have to kill people.
Yeah.
Just don't be a Richard.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Yeah, but some other people are Richards. Unfortunately. Like if I ever get diagnosed with a terminal disease, people got problems. I got a list. Tell you that much right now.
Make you wonder what cavemen do. I always refer to cavemen, don't I? What would they do if one of the members are sick or they're not sick, but sick in the head?
Yeah.
They take you over to the cliff and push you over. Like, we don't need none of that here. But
You never know.
yeah.
Homie, don't play that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, who even knows what's such a time?
Well, it was Mother's Nature take care of their own. And then back then, you would have been considered a herd. And just like if you watch the wild horses on Instagram, they've been trying to kill this baby horse for a month. And the government finally came in and got the colt and pulled it out of the herd. And it had a kidney disease. It didn't make it. But they were, they spent a lot of time trying to kill that baby horse because any weakness in the herd draws predators.
Yeah,
we learned that in the movie Dinosaur or whatever it was.
Yeah, they don't.
Big little foot. And...
I don't know if anybody remembers, but remember when I was in Vegas at the shows, I was talking about. It was the second time I went to Vegas. I was talking. I told a story about Reba, the bulldog, that was found in a box in a plastic bag or something next to a dumpster or something. And the dog lived for like a week or two and then ended up dying. Well, I saw an update on that, and they made a law. It's called Reba's Law. And they charged the person who was responsible with that with felony and maximum animal cruelty charges. So that's at least something good came of it, Yeah. And that's and it's a felony. now. Any kind of animal cruelty is considered a felony, and you can no longer have a pet in that state in Nevada.
Yeah.
So that's one thing good thing that came out of that.
That is good that they do that.
Yeah, I mean, it broke my heart. I didn't realize the dog passed, and then until I dug deeper, I thought the dog survived, and she didn't. It was horrible. I hate
Some
that.
states they just get a slap on the wrist and a small fine, and
That's the thing.
Doing what they're doing, and it's awful.
You know, that's no accountability. That's horrible. How do you do that to an animal? Like, I don't think I could go hunting ever. Like, I don't know.
Well, I can hunt, but that's different. That's for
I mean, if I had to, if I was like, you know, if it was a nuclear holocaust and I had to go shoot deer, I would do it. But, you know, I get more upset about dogs and animals passing than humans. Is that bad?
A lot of people do, it seems like.
Yeah, does that make me a bad person?
No. It's the way it is nowadays.
My friend, I went and told Jen the story about my friend who's in a wheelchair. His dog Sadie was passed away, and Leia met Sadie and hung out with Sadie at the coffee shop in Oradell a bunch of times. And I started telling Jen the story. I started crying, and she's like, "Why are you crying?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "You didn't even cry when my mother died." I was like, "I did cry when your mother died." But still, like, dogs, animals just tug at my heart so bad, you know? Like, if I went to like a shelter, I would leave with all the dogs. I'd be like, "Be free! Come with me. I will save all of you."
Yeah, we try. It's a strays and stuff. It's like, okay, we're not keeping this one. 6 months later, yeah, it's part of the family.
Yeah, I would definitely buy like a shelter or land and build a shelter and take in animals and all that stuff.
Remember watching like Old Yeller and stuff when you were a kid, man. You could terrified you seeing the animals get hurt or die or have to, be put down, and you kind of grew up learning all that. They were part of the family. So yeah, anything getting abused like that and whatever, we're humans, so we can go, set laws like that and get them kind of treated as equals, because that meaning is the same to us as it is another human sometimes, really. I mean, pretty damn close.
Yeah.
There's so many that are, support animals now, and they're not just animals, they're family.
There you go. The more people I like meet, the more I like my dog.
My dog is right. That's right, right. Exactly. And they're saying that animals, the species, not animals, dogs, the species dogs, canine, are in a pivotal transitional state right now because they're starting to recognize and be genetically changed, because they are starting to recognize a lot of facial expressions on humans, tones of voice. It's now being like instilled in their DNA now, and they're like the scientists are saying that canines are going through a very transitional state at the moment.
Yeah.
I was like, really? I was like, how do they figure this shit out? Or are they just blowing smoke up her ass, Like, Like what? Like what do you mean? Like I guess there's got to be tests or something, or something that they do to figure that out. But I get it. Like my dogs, they recognize my face and the things I say, and when I'm happy, I'm happy. They know when I'm mad. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, when they like they do it all the time, especially like when Jade gets me up at like 4 a.m. and doesn't go outside and wants a bone, drives me nuts, dude. I was like, no. I'm like, no. You're not gonna go outside, but you're gonna. It's 4 a.m. Do you know what time it is? It's 4 a.m. She's sleeping, by the way. And you got me up. But if she goes out and does something, she'll get the treat.
See what
When ours hear my
said.
alarm,
What's up,
they
Angry
start
D?
jumping up on the side of the bed.
Hey, what's up?
Another guy who loves his animals, I believe, huh?
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Kind of what we were chatting about.
Jade had to have 3 or 4 blood transfusions when she was anemic. When she was a puppy. We almost lost Jade. And then she had to have surgery on her leg. She was a mess. Absolute mess when we first got her. Underweight. Growth plate was smashed in her leg. And then we had to put an erect to have it. They agreed to do a surgery. They split it. The foster company, I
get it.
Whatever, the pet foster company.
Yeah.
And the surgeons split it. The ones, is it raining?
Hopefully we'll see you for a little bit tomorrow, Angry D. Dude, he says, I have about 12K sitting on my credit card due to these two. That's taking care of kids, and they are not cheap.
Yeah.
Especially
I literally wouldn't be able to do that.
fur babies. Insane.
I mean, if I was rich, I would do it.
Yeah.
But that's one of the things that vets say. Sometimes the owners wait too long.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong,
Well,
Leia's going to be 11 June 21st. That's in a couple of days.
Yeah.
She'll be 11.
She's in the upper part of her life cycle expectancy, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, their lifespans have reduced by almost half
Yeah.
since they started making the kibble.
Food?
Yeah, the dry dog foods.
Really?
What they're putting in them isn't good for the dogs. They're not supposed to have corn and wheat and GMOs and all of that. And it's reduced their lifespans by half.
And we're no different.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, we splurge and get them blue.
It's a guessing game.
What is that stuff called? Blue something?
Yeah, Blue Buffalo.
Thank you, Blue Buffalo. Yeah.
Actually, that's one of the worst.
Really?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes. Look at
we
that.
get the grain and corn free. We get the grain free
There's
one.
still stuff in it that's not good for them.
10 times the amount too.
And if you go and check, like they have vets will put this stuff out. The more expensive food is some of the worst.
Yeah.
So what do you get?
Exactly.
You really just have to research it and find out. And there's several different brands that the vets will recommend, but you still need to look at what your dog needs because every dog's different, just like
Yeah.
people. You know, the German Shepherds can have skin allergies, so you really have to stay away from the corn and the wheats and stuff because it messes with their skin. And you can do a
Damn, I didn't know they were so sensitive.
You can home cook. Yeah, they can have yeast allergies, and it really tears them up. I had one that had a really bad yeast allergy, and we had to watch what we fed her because she lost all of her hair from like her mid waist back.
Wow.
And it was awful. And we couldn't figure out what was going on with her. And then we found out it was just a yeast infection. We changed her food and her hair came back and she started doing good. But, you know, every dog's different. So it's hard to say what's best for it. But I'll try to fix them. Like I'll fix a home cooked meal for them with their vegetables and chicken or meat.
Some people will cook like a whole thing of chicken breasts.
Oh yeah,
for the week, and they'll cut that chicken breast up into cubes or whatever, and they'll mix it with like
the raw meats. The raw meat's better for them than cooked meat. You don't want to cook it because it takes the nutrients out of it.
Raw meat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Steam the vegetables and mix the vegetables in with the raw meats, and then they get more nutrition out of it.
Huh.
It's like if they go out and they're eating the grass, then they're missing a vitamin or a nutrient.
Yeah.
That's why they're eating the grass.
Yeah. Once in a while, Bella will do that. I usually associate that with not having like an upset stomach with the dog.
Yeah, sometimes it's because they have an upset stomach, but when they do it on a regular basis, it's because the food that they're eating, it doesn't have a nutrient or a vitamin that they need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So is that prescription food that you're getting, Angry D? Is that like? Is that after you found? Is that after you found out they had like a lot of trouble and stuff? And like, is it worth that money now, or is it just something? I mean, I don't even know what I'm trying to ask, but
how long did it take them to isolate the issue and test them out and figure out what it was that they were allergic to? That's what I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's unreal.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
But like, is it helping? Is what I'm saying. Is it like, is it working? Is it going to prevent what's been going on, and it's better, and you got no problems now? So you know that's I know.
$78 a bag for the stuff that I get. I thought that was a lot of money. 113 is a lot more money than that. Damn. But I mean, they're worth it. I love them, you know, my kids.
Yeah, we got to be careful with the flea and tick stuff too, because Sassy had a seizure. We thought that the flea medicine killed her.
Wow.
We rushed him to the overnight clinic in the emergency room hospital. And they said that it was the flea medicine caused his nervous system to go into shock, and he was having seizures.
Oral medicine?
Yeah.
It was what you put on their neck.
Oh, what do you put on the neck?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because these guys get the pill, and it takes care of everything.
Yeah, that's what we end up having to do.
Yeah. I like it. Look, that's funny.
That's the one she's talking about. That's Sasquatch.
Yeah. Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh my God.
That's our big boy.
Yeah.
He says, "I'm eating, Dad."
There's cats around here that hang out and run around that are in the backyard that they don't torment the dogs when they're outside, but
Yeah, they do.
yeah, I take
Cats
that.
have that attitude. Trust me, we know.
Yeah, they do. Like they literally walk up and down the front walk and do not give a shit
Yeah.
if the dog starts barking. I mean, they'll run. Like if it scares them, they'll run. But
Yeah.
like when it rains, they'll go underneath her or my car to stay dry. And
Wow.
Yeah.
Leia don't bark at them, but Jade, oh forget it. Jade will bark, and Bella will bark.
My favoriteest video that I've seen is this black cat is sitting on the sidewalk and this pet bull is in a fence and it just barks for a good solid 2 minutes. But then the cat walks to the end of the fence and it's like the end of the fence is right up next to a building. And that cat squeezed through that spot and went after that dog, and that fucking dog took off like a bat out of hell. He didn't want nothing to do with that cat.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. That's why I try not to let the dogs, because sometimes I can't see the cats all the time, and there's like 5 or 6 of them around here, and if they're underneath one of our cars and they take over across the street, bam, they're gonna go. At least Leia will.
They say cats choose you, and I believe it now because Misty, when she showed up, she took on all the dogs and the 2 cats we already had.
Yeah.
And walked right in the house. She's like, I'm home. Accept it.
I don't know.
That's what she did.
I don't know what they would do. Like, I don't know what Leia would do. Like, Leia got a hold of a squirrel once and a groundhog and did not rip it apart, did not attack it. What she did was she pinned it. She pinned the groundhog against the ground, and she pinned the squirrel against the tree. And once she let off, they were gone. Like, that's all she had to do was let up a tiny bit, and the thing was gone. And that's what she did both times.
She was just playing with them.
I guess.
Yeah, ours will eat them.
I was like,
yeah.
Look at this new toy. Maybe we can play.
Yeah.
Ours will play for a little bit, but they'll eat them if they can catch them.
I was shocked.
And of course, Sassy goes outside, and he brings us, special presents that I wish he wouldn't.
Yeah, last one was a big fat chipmunk.
I've seen Leia get fear aggressive with a dog that approached me opening my dad's Jeep trunk, and Leia was in the trunk. And before I could do anything, get the collar or get the leash on her, Leia was out of the car, and this dog took off back to where he came from, and Leia bit this dog in the ass. I felt so bad. And
now they'll chase the neighbor dogs off, but they haven't bitten any of the dogs. We've got 4 females, so when they go into heat, all the neighbor dogs come to the yard and sniff around and try to get them. But they've gotten better because Chunk's our male dog, and he don't play. He don't like it when the other dogs are around, and he'll chase them. Night, Moto.
You leaving, Moto?
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks, man. I'll see you later. See you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. No, Saturday.
Saturday, I mean, that's what I meant.
All right.
But he's gotten better. They don't chase them all the way home anymore. He'll run to the road and then just bark violently until they go away.
Yeah.
So they're doing better about staying in the yard and protecting the yard. But now if we're outside and they see or hear something that they think is a threat, they circle me.
Yeah.
And just bark. They'll sit down in front of me. I'll have 2 or 3 right in front and 2 on the sides, and they'll just start barking and going off until the threat's gone or we go in.
And the hell with Dad.
Yeah,
he's on his own.
Frog, I go through the same thing here, bro. They all go into her bedroom at night, and they all hang out with her at night.
Yeah.
And then Bella and Leia, the small and the big one, fight over her bed, and it's like a pissing contest to get next to Jen, or to block Jen, or to be a barrier between the other dogs and Jen, or to have the high ground. It's like, I'm like, you guys are so dogs. Such dogs. You guys are such dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, ours come in and they get their night loves, and they have to be rubbed on. Or Chunk, usually, in Penelope, they have to be loved on. And then Ellie will lay her head up on the bed and look at us until we love on her. And Mo and Blue goes on to the side where I sleep. They sleep at the side of my bed. And they just, every night, that's their spots. Blue has to be right up next to where my head's at.
Like a
And
pecking
then it's
order.
Mo and then Ellie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Their place. It's
That's
funny.
her spot. And if one of the others try to take her spot, she'll sit there and look at them, and then she'll look at us like, are you going to make them move? That's my spot.
He does too.
It was weird because when we brought Jade into the pack, I never had 3 dogs together. So it was an interesting transition. It didn't go horrible, but Jade was very sick. So I felt bad.
I've always had at least one, usually multiple animals. It's Nova was a rescue, and that was, and Henry, and that was 2 German Shepherds I had. And then my mom had told me that I had too many animals, and then she come over and said, so I know you want a little dog. Can you take care of these 2 Chihuahuas that needed to be rescued? And I was like, I thought I had too many. So what are you doing?
Yeah.
But we got them, and it was the daddy and the son, and the daddy had been very much overbred, and it wasn't good.
Yeah.
But the little one, we called him Zeus. He was that's Zeusy.
Oh, no kidding. I had a Roddy before Leia that was named Zeus.
But he was a handful. There was only 2 people that he loved, and if you weren't one of them, then so sorry for you.
You were the enemy.
I wasn't one of them.
Yeah.
You weren't one of them? Oh, no.
It was my late husband's and my best friend, Twisted Heart, that comes on our show every now and then. It was her. And when he passed away, she ended up taking him. But when we had to put him down, it broke my heart.
Yeah, that's sad.
Because he did love you. He just he had his owners,
Yeah.
They're usually one owner dogs.
I waited like a year and a half after Zeus passed, after I had to put Zeus down. And then, Zeus ended up getting diabetes. And, sometimes they say that your dog like can get stuff that you have or whatever. Not get stuff, but
yeah.
Right? It's like put the placebo effect or whatever you want to call it.
Uh-huh.
And Leia ended up I had to shoot Leia with insulin every day, slow insulin.
Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes they've had different videos that showed owners and then their dogs. And it's so funny how they look so much alike.
Yeah. Similar, right?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it
I
is.
love this. I love seeing those.
Yeah. There's one dog, Jimmy and Clarence, I think it's called, that I follow on Instagram. That, you know, they edit it and they speak for the dog, but it's just hysterical how they do it. It's just absolutely, you know, some of the stuff they come up with is just so funny. Like you would never think. I'm like, that's a lot of thought. And to make it original and different, and the dog's a character, you know.
Uh-huh.
So, and probably, you know, they got like so many thousands and thousands of followers.
Penelope's playing with their octopus.
Yeah.
She started in here. She come over here and got her butt rubbed. She's slamming into me, so I gave her a butt rub, and then she got her octopus.
Nice.
She got it's like a stuffed octopus, and each tentacle has a squeaky toy in it.
Oh, yeah.
She loves squeaky toys. If it makes noise, she'll sit there and wait. It's like, damn, dog, quit.
All the dogs except for Jade eat the tear the toy apart until they get the squeak out of it.
Yeah. Well, she does that too, but
I got her this ball. It's a hard plastic. It has little divots all the way around it, and it makes this giggling sound when you roll it. And she loved it. It was the best $5 I'd ever spent. She grabs it and it's about this big around, but she grabs it and takes it outside and makes us play with her with it, and she'll bring it in here and play around with it. And
that's awesome.
The only toy she ain't
loved that
destroyed.
thing. Yeah.
Jade has zoomies after she eats dinner, and when Jen comes home from work, they're very excited and they bring her toys. Like literally, like if they were humans, they would start throwing rose petals down at her feet. You know, every day. That's when she came home from work. If the dogs were humans, you know.
Yeah.
It's hysterical. I'm like every day, guys. She comes home every day. Like, cause and literally after, cause they'll eat, and then whatever, an hour and a half after that, she'll be home from work. So for the hour and a half after they eat, Jade is the only vocal one out of the three, besides Bella, that'll bark at someone at the door. And Jade squeaks with this unbelievably high-pitched squeal and squeak that goes through you like absolute knives. It's like knives, like fingers down a chalkboard. And like some days are worse than others. Like she really has an anxiety problem. And like I try my best. Like, you gotta chill out, yo. I'm like, Jen, you got to get the CBD juice for Jade again. She's out because she needs to chill out.
That's one of the bad things about working from home, because now the dogs are used to me being here 24/7. So if I go anywhere, they have a fit. Yeah. And if I try to
I'll
go
sit at the door and
overnight
wait for her to come
somewhere,
home.
Yeah.
Blue won't eat.
They lose their mind. They lose their mind. I mean, like if I go out, like they lose their mind when I go to the mailbox. I go to the mailbox every single day.
Yep.
Okay.
But you're gone forever.
Forever. It's like 30 days at least. Every day that I leave.
That's the truth.
And if I go out, or if her and I go out together and we come home, oh, forget it. You go to
Yep.
Publix together, the world has ended. I'm like, yo, we were down the road. We spent 20 minutes outside the house.
Yeah. And
I was
they'll
like,
tell you all about it.
freaking out. Let's check out this hilarious text. Okay. Hold on. Let me find that. Let me get that. All right, hold on. I think I have to. Hold on. What happened?
That's hilarious, brown chicken.
Did it share it?
No, I hit the link.
She clicked on the link.
I clicked it and watched it on my phone.
Oh, how am I? Okay, I got it. Hold on a second, brown chicken. I'm trying to figure it out. So I have to open Instagram. Nothing's easy. Why is nothing easy? Brown chicken, what are the chances of you sending me that in
There you go.
in Instagram? Oh, you
Can't see it, babe.
wait. Hold on. No, I don't have. Oh, you got it? Okay. Hold on. Let me put her up on the stage. There we go.
You see what's in their little hands?
What
or
is
set up like hands?
No.
Is it
It's little
guns?
guns.
Is it
Yeah.
really? That's hysterical.
It's little guns.
That's fantastic.
It's my screen's too bright. It ain't letting me show it.
It's
But
difficult.
it's when it says when me and the mods mount up and regulate the live stream chat. It's hysterical.
Yeah, that's how I feel with me and Brown Chicken sometimes in Mr. Gregory's chats because they get out of control. Some of these trolls that come, you know, I'm like, what is happening? All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it. I think I'm going to call it tonight. That's it. I mean, it's getting late. And let me see.
Dogs are ready to go.
Hold on, Wally. Let me see if I can get that. Yeah, it's easier to get it from Instagram. Messages. Thank you. Wally. There it is. All right. All right, I gotta mute that.
He said, "Here's to the 10-minute timeout, gang."
Yeah.
The mythical hammer.
You know, I took his suggestion. I said, you know what, that's good. I'll just time him out, and I won't even block anybody anymore. Is that it? No. Hold on. No, there it is. Oh my God. That's hysterical, dude. Look at that. Guns, dude. That is hysterical, dude. That is fantastic, Brown Chicken.
Bring the smoke.
That's great.
That is.
That is fantastic.
Night, Ray Ray.
Bye, Miss Lolly.
All
Night,
right.
Ray. You have a good night.
Thanks for coming
That's
on.
it.
For everybody in the chat.
Thanks for having me.
And
Night, Brown Chicken.
good night, Brown Chicken. Everybody in the chat. And we'll talk and see you tomorrow or Saturday. Or if not, maybe Monday or Tuesday. All right. And
All
with
right.
that, pushing
Later,
Night,
buttons,
everyone.
Angry D.
and people are disappearing.
Yeah.
So long.